Hello, my name is Jaquise Moore. I am the host of this awesome page, Learning with Jasmine, and this is part two. Apparently, part one um, just just took me off of live video. But anyway, we're gonna go back, and I'm going to review what I have been literally just said. And I mentioned about my glasses, how I'm supposed to have my glasses every time I'm on a computer, and I don't because you always see me without it, right? Usually on time. And so, anyway, moving forward, I was saying. I was saying that individuals with autism may have sensory issues. Obviously, our senses are the five senses: touch, smell, hear, um, taste, and touch. Okay. And so anyway, those type of things we all um whether you are may have a challenge with one of those five senses or more, but we all know of those things, right? And so it comes down to, the level of hearing, the level of touching, the level of smelling, the level of tasting, the level of seeing, right? Those are the type of levels that we have. But it could be sensitive for some. It could be a lack and it could be a sensitive. But even with the lack, there's so many other things that comes along with, you know, like obviously when if there's someone who is hearing impaired, there's ways that we can have the access to communicate with individuals with hearing impaired, or whatever the case may be, right? But it comes down to being aware of the different things in your environment, and that's what sensory is all about. It's not really about the actual person. It's about the environment. Does that make sense? I hope this makes sense. Okay, so for the environment, for Jasmine, was that she was having major meltdowns, and we realized that she needed her glasses. She needed glasses. She was on this computer all this time. COVID-19 hits, and now she needed glasses. That is the environment that she's in, because not only the screen time, but also the light, everything that comes along with looking at a screen. Okay, the camera that's I mean, this I think my glasses are not really helping me at all. And see, I'm like this, and I'm aware of it. And I wasn't doing this because we were just talking about sensory. I literally cannot see with these glasses right now. They're really blurry. Oh my goodness. But see, my eyes are like hurting me, like, oh my goodness. And I'm aware and I'm capable, and I am communicating with you guys about what's going on. For Jasmine, it was a lot of meltdowns, and she wasn't really trying to tell. She couldn't tell me, but she was kept on rubbing her eyes. I'm like, oh, is she tired? And I am tired. Probably why my eyes are like this, right? I am tired. I mean, just being a mom, right? But the simple fact that it was more than just, um, you know, what's going on, as far as my eyes, but I really have a hard time expressing. And so it comes down to being aware of your senses, being aware of your child's senses, okay? And so sight, sound, smell, taste, touch. But here's the two other things that comes along with sensory is balance and body awareness. Now we don't really touch those things, and I just mentioned the five senses, sight, sound, smell, taste, touch. But with individuals with autism, it goes along with balance and body awareness. What is that? Right? So let's go break down all the things. Okay. So sight, obviously, I remember I told you I literally was trying to put my glasses on, and not was not the purpose of this. I was like, I really cannot see right now. My eyes really hurt. And it's usually hurt because one, I have not listened to my doctor. I need to put my glasses on every single time I'm on my computer, and I'm always on my computer. And the second thing is that I'm tired. So that's usually when my eyes really hurt. Okay, and wasn't doing this because we were talking about sensory, but let's think about those things. Like I said, for Jasmine, her behavior was changing so much right after COVID, and everyone was going on the virtual learning path, and she was having those moments like she's like this, and whatever case of me. I'm like, come on, come on, come on, come on, sit down, sit down, and then realize that her eyes were actually hurting. So little FYI, make sure that your children have their eyes checked. That's what it is, basically what it is. Just make sure that could solve you a lot of things, a lot of behavior, by the way. Okay, so anyway, so sight, like this light right here, this probably because my eyes really hurt, and they really hurt right now. But if I, obviously, if I'm looking at it, it's gonna like burn. Well, let's think about this. I have this light on. I have that light on. Okay, I have two lights, two bright lights. Individuals with ASD, this actually may be very, very sensitive, right? Very sensitive for them. And not just not the lights, right? Like in a room. Let's talk about like in a mall. Those lights are really bright, okay? So like, oh my goodness, my child is having a tantrum or meltdown, really a meltdown, really. It comes down to sensory. Really having a meltdown at the mall, that might be, and the mall is actually one of the, the worst places. It is really the worst places because it goes along with almost everything that goes along with sensory. So like the site, let's take the mall for example. We're at the mall, okay? And we have the bright lights. Then we have the sound of people walking and talking. And sometimes it's like that, those music that's clashes that just don't work together. You have the R&B, you have the rap, you have the go-go. Oh, yeah, I don't know about go-go. If you're not in DC, you might not know about the go-go. Um, and then you also have the country music, you have the rock music, and they're like literally next door to each other. And then it's like, oh my God, it's like, what am I supposed to dance to? It's like, what is going on? Okay, and so that is basically what um the sounds could be. And then the smell. Don't get to the food court. Now it's like pizza and pretzels and French fries and Chinese and Asian food, and it's like all those things that comes along with going to the mall. Okay, so now you have the smell, then you have the taste. Now, obviously, whatever you put in your mouth, you will taste it. But just be aware of those type of foods that the food court is the devil. The food court is the devil. I avoid it. That's your comment, girl. I can't. So it's like now you have the taste. Now I know that whatever you put in your mouth, that kind of goes along with the taste, but it's like not just the putting it in your mouth. It's the texture. It's the roughness of grain breaking on your teeth. I'm sorry, that quinoa. I can't do that quinoa, you guys. I can't do that quinoa. I just can't. I'm sorry. I just can't do quinoa. I just don't. I don't. Okay, to each his own. But it's just like those type of things that goes along with it. That Oh, like I would say for like sight, it could also be like food. Like you were saying, Janelle, some the smells, yes. The actual. I don't. It's something about that. It's interesting. I think I saw somewhere it says like the colors of things that can trigger individual with ASD, and I think it said orange. I could be wrong, but I think it's orange. And Jasmine does not like carrots. I'm just saying. That's something that is like, oh my goodness, like we probably have to like really do a video about this. Like, hey, here we go. Here's one of the things that we're gonna be doing in maybe May. We're gonna be talking about colors. Yes. Okay. And what actually kind of sets and triggers and you know, give outbursts to those things. And also those that actually calm them down. So just letting you guys know. Okay. So here we go. Here we go. Then now we have touch. Jasmine, oh my goodness, used to be like, get the glue off. It's like, get it off. And Play-Doh, don't let the marker, don't let the marker get on her fingers. I mean, even to this day, the glue, she's fine now. The Play-Doh, she's fine now. But do not let the marker, because it's almost like permanent. She's like, no, get it off. And I even asked her to put Vaseline, like Vaseline will work for her skin, right? She's like, she's like, no. Janelle, you want to come on? Cause you got some things. Hold on. Let me see if I can actually do it. I don't know if I can still do it. Oh my goodness. It's like, oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. What did I just do? Okay, I don't know. I don't want to break anything. But we can come on another time. I don't think it works on my computer. That's what I think it is. Because last night I had to work on my phone. See, she's trying to get in. I locked the door for that one. Okay. Okay, but oh yeah, okay. Blessings and recovery. Okay. So here we go. Here we go. So touch is definitely like I said, just touching something gooey and slimy. I was that preschool teacher was like, okay, let's do slime, you guys. And then one of the parents like, that's not gonna happen with my child. And I was like, why? And then she told me, finally, I didn't know. No one never revealed it to me that, he had autism. And I'm like, oh, what is that? It's like, so FYI, by the way, just because they might be teachers, they might not know about autism, just let you know. Okay. And so, just something for parents to really be open to their teachers and administration, like, hey, my child has autism. I mean, come on. So we have to make sure so that we can accommodate, that's all it's all about, right? Okay. So then balance. Now the balance part, we can talk about the physical therapy. By the way, thank you all for showing up on the physical therapy night on YouTube. I'm not sure who was and sharing it or whatever, but that was when. So if you go on YouTube and Learning with Jasmine YouTube, you'll see all the ones so far, except for last night. I need to upload the one last night and then tonight. But the one about physical therapy, Jasmine's actually on it, and it's like 16 viewers. So thank you, you guys. And so anyway, that could be about physical therapy, right? Physical therapy help them with balance. But I think it's more like, you know, I think more it comes down to the body awareness. Like, you know, not only am I talking to you right here, because obviously this is a computer, but if it was like, like I'm close to you, then I'd be like, whoa, whoa, space, right? So just being now. I'm smiling today. I'm smiling tonight, but this morning was not a good day, guys. It was not a good day, and she did not display body awareness. That's all I have to say. I'm not gonna go into further details, but she did not display body awareness to me. Okay, and so just being mindful of that, teaching them, okay, maybe okay, she did not display. Okay, all right. So if you can go in between those lines of what I'm trying to say, then amen. But that's the truth, and so, as those who have mastered, 6 feet away with a mask on, yeah, then okay, I don't really want to be around, other people anyway, right? Type of thing. But it's so important to, yes, now have, to teach them about personal space, okay? I'm having fun. I'm having fun. I just needed this woosah moment right there. Okay. Um, okay, so examples of accommodations. And did I post this one? Because the first part. Okay, yeah. I shared a link. And this is what I'm reading, you guys. So I'm just, reading what I'm seeing. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Okay, here we go. All right, so examples of accommodations for hypersensitives. That means, you know, it's okay. So I'm not gonna read all this. It's for awareness, so you guys can be aware of this, and by giving you guys that homework, that teacher moment I'm giving you is homework. But let me tell you this, and I've said it before here, and I'll say it again and again and again. If my child only had, and I'm saying not only because may have other things, but if she didn't, if she had like maybe a delay in autism only, I would be great. But she has golden moment delay too. It's like the extreme of the sensory autism. It's like I wouldn't say the worst, but it's the worst. Because here's the thing: global development delay. Somebody mentioned it and basically broke it down to me, and oh my goodness. See, autism sensory is based upon them. It's based upon how they feel because they're human. They're human. But global development delay is based upon their world. So if their world is messed up, then I'm gonna feed off of that energy, and I might just I might destroy the room because the world is being like, if mommy is stressed over a bill, I'm sensing that. Oh my goodness, I feel it in the atmosphere. Let me tell you, I mentioned it a couple of nights ago when her great grandmother recently passed away, February. She sensed that when I talked about toilet training, so that was last night. Yeah, that was last night. She sensed something in the atmosphere, that there was some type of sadness based upon my mother's energy, my brother's energy, my nephew's energy, and my energy. She sensed it. So her body reacted to, I'm going to have uncontrollable bowel movements that I can't control because I'm sensing something, but I can't express it. That's global developmental delay. Let me tell you, if it was just autism sensory, I would be fine. But global development is a total global. I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna type it out. Global developmental delay. I can't spell because I don't have no glasses on. Okay, global developmental delay. Okay, so I'm just letting you guys know. Check on that one. And so when that person explained to me, I was like, oh, that's why. And so she was feeding off of my energy when sometimes my energy wasn't towards her. When I'm like, okay, Jasmine, I need for you to, calm down. That's a directly conversation. I could be in one room and she'd be in another room. I could be stressed over a bill. I walk in the room and she was like, I'm like, what is wrong with you? But she was feeding off of my energy before I even walked into her room. See? That's how global delay is all about. Let me tell you. Oh, okay, huh? Okay. Sensory processing disorder. I never really heard about that. I need for you to come on and tell me one day. Okay? We're gonna definitely dive into it. But yeah, it's so important to know about sensory, you guys. So, I mean, she was just like, what's wrong with you, baby? Why you attacking me? I didn't say a word, but she was sensing what I was expressing in my room, like, don't want to scream it out, but sometimes one thing I had turned on whole music blasting and screamed it out, like, and I walk in the room and she was like, but that's what it is, you guys. So sensory, be mindful of that. So again, that's autism sensory, and then you have global development delay. It's a longer stretch with that. So again, I definitely highly recommend you looking under the Autism Speaks. I'm giving all them props for a while. Autism Speaks um, article that talks about sensory. Okay, and so I'm over past my time for the night. So let me go and make sure I tell you exactly what we're gonna be doing for tomorrow. Oh, yay! This is a big one. Special interest, self-regulate. That's a big one. That's tomorrow at 7 o'clock p.m. That's a really great one. If we master it as parents and guide them to that, oh my goodness, what a difference it could make. Now let me tell you, today was not a great day. Yesterday was not a great day either. But this morning was the worst of yesterday and today. It was worse. Yeah, it was worse. Now here's the self-regulate. Here we go. Tie into tomorrow. Self-interest and self-regulate. First of all, if you know that it works, don't break it. If they love Frozen, banging my head on the wall right now. Don't break it, Jaquez. Why do you have to sing Let It Go a million times today? I don't know.com. But it works. It works. Self-interest works. And self-regulate. Self-regulate. We're going to talk about self-regulate. What does that mean and how can we support our children with those things? So that's tomorrow. I hope you guys have a blessed and awesome rest of the night. Make sure you guys definitely be aware of not yours, not your sensory, but their sensory challenges. So be mindful of, is the light too dim? I mean, too bright? Is the noise kind of, like I remember, was it today? I dropped something in the bathroom. Oh, it's too loud. I'm like, oh, whoa, I've never seen Jasmine do that. Now, let her be making a whole bunch of noise at 4 o'clock in the morning. She is loud, okay? And I didn't, but that right there was a note to myself. Note to myself. So just be mindful. We're going to make it. Yes, we will. We are holding each other up. Yes, we will. But it's interesting. It's interesting. Definitely be mindful of that. But that little, it's too loud. I've never seen Jasmine do that. So I should need to talk to her doctor. I need to see about her ears. Yeah. Make sure her ears are okay. Sometimes I think that she's sensitive in listening, right? Selective hearing, like almost every child, right? But for her to cover ears and say, ow, that's too loud. And I dropped a bottle in the bathroom. Yeah. So anyway, you guys, hope this helps you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. We are literally 15 days. 15. Now, let me tell you. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Before you guys go. If you are a parent and would love to be on my last day, the 30th, whenever that day is, whatever day is the 30th of April. When is that? When is that? Friday, April 30th at 7 o'clock p.m. I'm looking for parents. I am looking for parents to come on. I'm looking for individual autism on the 29th. That's a Thursday at 7 o'clock p.m. I know that sometimes the weekdays or whatever, weekdays might not be working well, but let me tell you, that's Thursday, April 29th at 7 o'clock p.m. That's request from individual autism. Like, I really want someone who has autism to come on. April 30th is all about advocacy. If you're a mama, daddy, grandparent, if it's not you, but you know somebody who really would love to do this, okay, here we go. Email me. Here we go. I'm putting it down. Learning with Jasmine 11 at gmail.com. Okay. And we will set up a time. We'll set up the place that we can do on online, you guys. Really want to do a full blown parent support advocate in it. Yeah, do it like I really want like it to be like 20 plus parents. Yo, that's gonna be oh awesome. You know what I'm saying? So anyway. All right, anyway, you guys have a good night. Bye bye.